What's up, everybody? My name is Dan Salazar, and welcome to the industry. If you're like me, I travel a lot for my job, and sometimes I get a little too comfortable with my travel routine and I don't plan ahead. And then I run into issues like this. I have to spend 5 extra minutes reloading my Venture card, and then I miss my train, and then I have to wait 10 minutes for the next train to show up. So that being said, always plan ahead. Don't get too comfortable with your travel routine. No matter how comfortable you are with it, and no matter how well you think you know your airport, always try to leave with enough time just in case other problems arise. Because you never know if you're gonna run into traffic, or the train's gonna get delayed, or some other weird thing happens where you're just delayed more than usual. I remember one time heading to the airport thinking I was gonna get there an hour before I was supposed to board, and then my train kept getting delayed, and I got to the airport 20 minutes before I was supposed to board, and somehow I made it, and so did my checked luggage. So that being said, always leave with enough time to give yourself some cushion once you get to the airport. Also, when it comes to checked baggage, make sure you get to the airport an hour before you're supposed to board. That way your checked bag has plenty of time to make it to the aircraft. Also, another useful tip is to always go through your bags before you get to the airport, because you never know if you have a spare multi-tool, a spare knife, or a spare crescent wrench, or you'll have some other item that TSA prohibits, and then you're out that multi-tool or out that crescent wrench or out whatever tool that you have. And TSA is just gonna give you a hard time about it. And if you're gonna travel a lot for work, you might as well sign up for those award memberships for the hotels like Marriott Bonvoy or Hilton Honors Points. And then maybe you'll work so much and earn enough points that you get to have a little vacation because of it. Also, another thing when you're traveling for work, once you get on site, just make sure you check out the area. That way you know exactly where that ballroom is, where that venue is. That way you're not running late. Nobody likes anyone who runs late. Always try to get to your job site 15 minutes before you're supposed to start. That way you're there early enough to be ready to work on time. And lastly, once you get settled into your hotel, relax, maybe do a little work. Or maybe have a nice adult beverage and do your work. Sometimes drinking and working can be fun. Obviously, don't go drinking on your job site. And again, my name is Dan Salazar, and welcome to the industry.